Let me take you back to the year 2002. The PlayStation was out here flexing Kingdom Hearts and Grand Theft Auto 3. But little me had a Game Boy Color and ran on two AA batteries I stole from the TV remote. And what did I put in that purple trusty little brick of dreams? You're right, Dragon Ball Z Legendary Super Warriors. This wasn't your typical fighting game where you mash buttons until your thumb looked like Vegeta's widow's peak. No, this was a card-based strategy fighting RPG. Yes, a card game on the Game Boy Color, based on Dragon Ball Z. Somehow this game asked me, a 9-year-old, to understand energy management, deck building, and the philosophy of Sun Tzu, just to throw a Kamehameha. For a Game Boy Color, the graphics were surprisingly crisp. Goku had 6 pixels of hair, but those 6 pixels screamed Super Saiyan. When Frieza transformed, you could actually tell which form he was on, which was impressive, because half of the time on the show, I couldn't. Every fight looked like 2 sticker book versions of the characters politely taking turns slapping each other, like a middle school cafeteria beef where no one wanted to get in detention. Here's the setup. You didn't just hit or punch or kick. No, you didn't. You had attack cards, defensive cards, and support cards. Want to throw a spirit bomb? You better draw the right card and save up enough energy, otherwise you'll be sitting here looking like Krillin wanting to get roasted. The power and somehow turn Goku and Cell into a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel, hosted by PBS. Imagine Cell screaming perfect form while waiting for you to shuffle your deck. And don't let me get started on energy management. Every move costs energy, and every energy came from charging cards, so half the game was click and charge, like I was plugging Goku in a wall outlet. Legendary, yes, Super Saiyan. Sometimes warriors more like accountants. To the game's credit, it covered the entire Z saga, Super Saiyan saga, Frieza saga, Cell saga, Majin Buu saga, all in there. Condensed, of course, so instead of 19 episodes of Goku charging a Spirit Bomb, you just played one Spirit Bomb card and called it a day. In a way, this was the most effective Dragon Ball Z experience ever created. Piccolo, I'll train Gohan. Game, skips training. Piccolo, he's ready. Peak storytelling, Toriyama could never. The soundtrack slapped harder than Vegeta after a bad hair joke. It was an 8-bit fire, tiny Game Boy beeps, trying their hardest to sound like an orchestra. Every boss fight felt like the game was begging my AA bears not to die mid-battle. Listen, this game is hard. Legendary superheroes don't care if I was a child with sticky Cheeto fingers. One thing about card choice, and Frieza would erase me from name cake like I was Yamcha at the tournament. It forced you to think, which was illegal for Dragon Ball Z games. I was just wanting to scream Kamehameha at my Game Boy, not manage resources like I was excelled at RPG. Final thoughts? Dragon Ball Z Legendary Superheroes is the weird cousin of Dragon Ball Z games. It's not Budokai, it's not Exoverse, it's that one relative who shows up at the reunion with magic. The gathering cards and beats everyone. It's slow, strategic, and oddly fun once you understand the mechanics. But younger me was just matching cards like they were buttons, and popping Goku would do something cool. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. If you want a Dragon Ball game that feels like Yu-Gi-Oh!, meet Final Fantasy Tactics inside a vending machine. Otherwise, just watch the anime and save yourself the brain cells.